In this example, we have Carmela. Carmela works as a manager at an optical clinic and rents a room in her house to a friend. Carmela's income and expenses are listed below. Let's find her net monthly cash flow. All right, so we're going to start with income, and Carmela's monthly income comes from two sources. She's got a job, and then she rents a room in her house. Her annual take-home pay is $45,000 per year. Notice that's the annual take-home pay. We're after a monthly income, not the annual income. So we need to convert that monthly income, or sorry, yearly income to a monthly income. So $45,000 divided by 12 would give us how much she makes each month. It's really important to pay attention to words like per year, because if we want a monthly amount, we need to convert something that's per year to a monthly amount. Now, the rental income is given directly as a monthly amount, so we can put just $600 in there. So 45,000 divided by 12 for her job, plus $600 for the rent each month, gives us a total monthly income of $4,390. Let's look at the monthly expenses that Carmela has. First off, Carmela owns that house and has a mortgage and home insurance on it, and that is $2,500, I should say, per month. That is per month. Now, groceries are $100 per week. Remember, we need to convert to a monthly amount, and let's assume again that that's approximately 4 weeks in a month, so we're going to multiply that by 4. So 100 times 4 to convert that to a monthly amount. Make sure my 4 doesn't look like a 9 there. And then we've got a car payment of $525 per month. Now, the next thing is car insurance. And car insurance, not always, but in many cases, is charged on a semi-annual basis. Semi-annual means twice a year. So this $636 is what we are being charged twice a year, or every 6 months. So we could do one of two things to convert this. We could take that $636 and multiply it by 2 to get to yearly amount and then divide by 12. Or, because we know this is 6 months, we could simply divide by 6. Either way would get us there. So your choice. But we need to convert that $636 to a monthly amount. Either multiply by 12 and multiply by 2 and divide by 12, or just multiply by 6. I'll multiply by 6 there. Then we have a couple of other things to convert. We have utilities, things like gas, sewage, water, electricity. That is paid on a quarterly basis. $1,350 quarterly. Now, when we want to convert quarterly, I want you to remember that quarterly means 4 payments during the year. 4 payments during the year. So I could go ahead and take that $1,350 and multiply by 4 to get to the year, and then divide by 12 to get back to the monthly amount. Another way to think about quarterly is if it's 4 times a year, that's every 3 months. So we could divide that by 3 as another way. Sometimes people get this confused because they say, oh wait, quarterly, doesn't that mean divide by 4? No, it means you're paying 4 times during the year. So times 4 divided by 12. But when you think about it in terms of how many months it is, if you're paying 4 times during the year, 12 months divided by 4 is 3 months. So it's actually divided by 3. But I'm going to do it this way because I want to continue to use the quarterly idea with a 4. So $1,350 times 4 to get up to the year for quarterly divided by 12. And then luckily the other two ones don't require a conversion. Savings plan, she's putting $150 each month aside for savings, and miscellaneous of funds, she has $200 allotted. So when we add up all of those expenses, $2,500, $100 for groceries times 4, $525, $636 for that insurance, but times 6, and I just realized I have a typo there. This is why it's sometimes a good idea to go ahead and make sure you double check as you go. I think I had said divided by 6, but then I multiplied by 6 instead. So remember, in terms of this car insurance that was semi-annually, this is $636 divided by 6 because this is a 6-month amount, because it's an amount we pay every 2 times a year. So we could also say times 2 divided by 12. So we're actually being charged for a monthly basis $636 divided by 6. And then we have our utilities, $1,350 times 4 for 4 quarters divided by 12 to make it into a monthly amount, plus $150 plus $200. So again, it's nice that I went ahead and looked at this again. I do recommend that to make sure you haven't missed anything. Double check it before you then finish your calculation. So my monthly expenses, it looks like, or I should say Carmela's, would be $4,331 when we do the full calculation. So now when we look at Carmela, we know that she has a monthly income of $4,390 and a monthly expenses of $4,331. So I can then go ahead and find her net monthly cash flow by subtracting those two amounts. We always subtract the expenses from the income. So we start with the income, $4,390, and we subtract $4,331. And this will give us a positive $59. And that amount is going to be, because it's a positive, it means that she has that left over each month. That's extra money that she has. And so here she can make an adjustment as well. Because she's got a little extra cash left over, she could put that into miscellaneous or fun category. She could put a little bit more towards savings. She could put a little bit more toward paying off her mortgage each month. But it's nice for her to know that this is what she's got, and she could plan for that. She could use that and kind of consider what she could do with it. Maybe something special, or, again, putting into savings some months or using it for miscellaneous or fun on other months. But knowing that that's what she's got, a little bit of a buffer, is helpful.